It is a Tuesday morning. You pour your coffee, you sit down at the kitchen table, you open your bank account to check if your Social Security payment arrived, and it is not there. You check again, you refresh the page, still nothing. So you pick up the phone, you call the Social Security office, and you hear this. Your estimated wait time is 2 hours and 35 minutes. Your heart starts to race. You try to drive to your local Social Security office, and when you get there, you see a sign on the door. This office is temporarily closed. Please call 1-800-772-1213. The same number you just called, the one with the 2.5-hour wait. Right now, this is not a made-up story. This is happening to real seniors across this country, right now, in April 2026. I am Faria. I am a senior policy analyst. And for years, I have been helping retirees like you understand the complicated rules that affect your Social Security, your Medicare, your pensions, and your financial safety. Now I want you to take a deep breath, because here is what I need you to hear right now. Your Social Security benefits are not gone. They have not been canceled, and in most cases, they have not even been delayed. But there is something very real happening at the Social Security Administration right now. Offices are closing, staff has been cut, wait times are through the roof. And because of this chaos, millions of seniors are making mistakes, dangerous mistakes, mistakes that actually can cause their benefits to be delayed or even put their money at risk. In this video, I am going to walk you through exactly what is happening. I am going to separate the facts from the fear, and I am going to give you 3 simple steps to protect yourself. But please stay with me until the end, because there is one hidden mistake that I see seniors making every single day right now, and it is the one most likely to cost you real money. Let me tell you about Robert. Robert is 67 years old. He lives in Ohio. He worked as a machinist for 31 years. He retired last year. And when he retired, he filed for his Social Security benefits online, just like he was supposed to. Everything was fine. His payments were coming in on the 3rd Wednesday of every month, right on schedule, deposited directly into his checking account at his local credit union. Then, in February of this year, Robert's credit union merged with a larger bank. His account number changed, and that meant he needed to update his direct deposit information with Social Security. No big deal, right? So Robert called 1-800-772-1213, the Social Security National Hotline. He waited on hold for over an hour. When he finally got through, the representative told him something he was not expecting. She said, "Sir, to change your direct deposit information over the phone, you need to provide a one-time PIN code. You can generate that code at ssa.gov PIN by signing into your My Social Security account." Robert did not have a My Social Security online account. He had never created one. He filed his original application with help from his daughter. He never set up his own login. So the representative told him, "If you cannot generate the PIN, you will need to visit your local Social Security office in person to verify your identity." Robert drove to his local office the next morning, and that is when he saw the sign, "Temporarily closed." He called the 800 number again, another hour-long wait. They told him the nearest open office was 45 minutes away. He drove there. He waited in line for 3 hours, and when he finally got to the counter, he was told he needed documents he had not brought with him. Meanwhile, his old bank account had been closed. His new bank account was not on file with Social Security. And his March payment? It bounced. It had nowhere to go. It took Robert 6 weeks to get that payment. 6 weeks with no Social Security check. Not because the government stopped paying him, but because he was caught in the middle of a system that is overwhelmed, understaffed, and harder to navigate than ever before. Robert's story is not unusual, and the mistake he made? It was small. He simply never created a free online account, and that one missing step turned a simple bank change into a 6-week nightmare. Now let me walk you through what is actually happening. No rumors, no panic, just the verified facts from official government sources. Fact number 1. the Social Security Administration has gone through the biggest staffing reduction in its history. In February 2025, the SSA announced a plan to cut its workforce from approximately 57,000 employees down to 50,000. That is a loss of about 7,000 workers, a 12.3% reduction. Now, the SSA's own budget documents say they restructured to increase staffing for frontline operations. But the Inspector General's audit report from January 2026 tells a different story. That report found 183 unimplemented audit recommendations. 94 of them were still open. That includes recommendations about direct deposit verification and adequate staffing levels. On the ground, what this means is simple. Fewer people to answer the phones, fewer people to process your claims, fewer people to help you at the counter. Fact number 2. Social Security offices are closing, and wait times are getting longer. The SSA's official office closings page, which you can check yourself at ssa.gov Agency Emergency, confirms that multiple offices across the country have been temporarily closed or are offering phone-only service as of this month, April 2026. Now, the SSA did post a blog in March 2025 titled Correcting the Record About Social Security Office Closings. And in that post, they said, and I quote, "Since January 1st, 2025, the agency has not permanently closed or announced the permanent closure of any local field office." And that is technically true. But here is what they are not emphasizing. Temporary closures can last weeks or even months. And the SSA's own FY 2026 budget documents set an internal target to reduce in-person field office visits by 50% compared to prior years. If you want to visit an office today, the SSA website now says clearly, and I quote, "If you don't start online, call to make an appointment before visiting. Do not just show up. You may be turned away or face a wait of several hours." Fact number 3. The SSA changed its identity verification rules, and this is where the confusion is really happening. Starting April 14, 2025, the SSA implemented new identity proofing requirements. Here is what they say. If you want to apply for benefits or change your direct deposit information, and you cannot do it through your personal My Social Security online account, you must verify your identity in person at a local Social Security office. Then, on April 28, 2025, they added a phone option. You can now call 1-800-772-1213 and change your direct deposit over the phone. But only if you first go to SSA Gov PIN and generate a one-time code using your My Social Security account. If you do not have that online account and you cannot generate the PIN, your only option is to go to an office, in person, during a staffing crisis. This is exactly what happened to Robert. But here is the part I really need you to hear. Your current benefits will not stop. The SSA says this directly on their identity proofing page, and I quote, "People will continue to receive their benefits on schedule to the bank account information in Social Security's records without needing to prove identity." Let me say that again. If you are already receiving Social Security, and your direct deposit is working, and you are not trying to change anything, you do not need to do anything. Your check will keep coming. On schedule, just like before. The identity rules only matter if you are applying for new benefits or changing your bank information. Fact number 4. The payment schedule itself has not changed. Your Social Security retirement benefits are still paid on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th Wednesday of each month, based on your date of birth. SSI payments still arrive on the 1st of the month. And here is something important. Even during the 2 government shutdowns we have already had, in October 2025 and January 2026, the SSA confirmed that benefit payments continued on schedule. The SSA's own shutdown blog said, and I quote, "Your clients can still apply for benefits." 88% of the SSA workforce stays on the job during shutdowns to maintain essential operations. So if you see headlines screaming that your benefits are about to stop, that is not what the government is saying. What is real is that customer service is suffering. Processing new claims is slower, and getting help when you need it is harder than it has ever been. Fact number 5, and this one scares me the most. Scammers are using this chaos to steal from seniors. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has documented that direct deposit redirect scams are one of the most common forms of elder financial exploitation in this country. And right now, with seniors unable to reach the SSA by phone, with offices closed, with fear and confusion everywhere, scammers are having a field day. They are sending text messages that say, "Your Social Security benefits have been suspended. Click here to verify your identity." They are calling and saying, "This is the Social Security Administration. We need your bank account number to restore your payment." Let me be very clear about this. The SSA says it directly on their website, and I quote, "Social Security will never contact you by a text message to provide or confirm information about your identity. Ignore a text message like this if you receive one." If someone contacts you, by text, by email, by phone, and they say your benefits are about to stop unless you give them information, hang up, delete the message. It is a scam. All right, now you know the facts. You know what is real and what is fear. So let me give you the 3 steps that will protect you and your benefits right now. Step 1. Go to ssa.gov My Account and create your free My Social Security account. Today, not tomorrow. Today. This is the single most important thing you can do right now. With this account, you can check your benefit status, change your address, update your direct deposit, print your 1099 tax form, review your earnings history, and even apply for benefits, all from your home. No office visit, no phone wait. And once you create this account, the SSA says you have completed digital identity proofing, which means you will never need to prove your identity in person for most future transactions. If you are not comfortable with technology, ask your son, your daughter, your grandchild, or a trusted friend to sit with you and help you set it up. It takes about 15 minutes, and it could save you weeks of frustration down the road. Step 2. Log into that account and verify that your direct deposit information is correct and active. Make sure your bank name, routing number, and account number are current. If you recently changed banks, if your bank merged with another institution, if your account number changed for any reason, you need to update this immediately. You can do this online through your My Social Security account, or you can generate a one-time PIN at ssa.gov PIN and call 1-800-772-1213 to make the change by phone. If you are still receiving paper checks, I strongly urge you to switch to direct deposit now. The SSA's own emergency preparedness page says, and I quote, "With direct deposit, your money is safe in your bank account no matter what happens to interrupt mail service." Paper checks are the most vulnerable form of payment during office closures, mail delays, and natural disasters. Direct deposit is your safety net. Step 3. Before you take any action based on something you heard, read, or received, verify it through official sources first. Bookmark these pages on your computer or phone right now. For office closures and emergencies, go to ssa.gov Agency Emergency. For your payment schedule, go to ssa.gov Pubs Calendar.htm. For identity proofing rules, go to ssa.gov News NR Identity Proofing HTML. To schedule an appointment before visiting an office, go to ssa.gov Manage Benefits Make an Appointment. And if you suspect fraud, report it to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau at consumerfinance.gov Complaint. Also, know this. Congress passed a law in February 2026 that included $50 million in additional funding for SSA customer service. That same law requires the SSA to report monthly to Congress on customer wait times and prohibits the agency from closing field offices or reducing direct services. If your local office is failing you, contact your congressional representative. You have the right to hold them accountable. Now, before I let you go, I want to share something that keeps me up at night. The biggest danger right now is not what the government is doing. It is that seniors are making panicked decisions based on incomplete information. Robert lost 6 weeks of payments not because the system failed him, but because he was missing one small thing, an online account, and he did not know how to navigate the new rules. I do not want that to happen to you. And here is the truth. YouTube might not show you my next video. The algorithm decides what you see, and if there is a new rule change, a new scam alert, or a new deadline that affects your benefits, you might not find out in time. That is exactly why I created something for you. In the description below this video, you will find a link to join the Global Senior Alerts Official WhatsApp channel. When you join, you will be able to download a free senior benefits protection guide. It is a simple, printable checklist with every official website, every phone number, and every step you need to protect your Social Security, your Medicare, your pension, and your savings. And you will also receive real-time alerts. Whenever there is a change to Social Security rules, a new scam targeting seniors, a Medicare deadline, a banking regulation update, or anything else that affects your financial security, you will hear about it directly. Not from the algorithm. From us. The link is right below this video. In the description, it is free, and it takes 10 seconds to join. Now I have one last thing to ask you. If this video helped you understand what is really going on, please hit the like button. That is not for me. That is how YouTube knows to show this video to other seniors who are sitting at home right now, scared and confused, just like you might have been 10 minutes ago. And share this video. Send it to your spouse. Send it to your neighbor. Send it to anyone you know who is retired or about to retire, because the information in this video could save someone weeks of stress or protect them from a scam that could cost them thousands of dollars. I am Faria. I will keep fighting to make these complicated rules simple for you. And I will see you in the next video. Stay informed, stay protected, and do not let fear make your decisions for you.